Hey booktube, it's Jackie. How's it going? If you're new to me and this is the first time you're seeing my face, hello, what's up? My name's Jackie. I sit on my floor and I talk about books. So I hope that's why you're here, because that's what's going to be happening today. If you're not new to me, thank you for always tuning in and the continued support. I really do appreciate it. So today for you, I have a special video. This is part of my challenge to myself to read more of my book of the month selections. Earlier this year, I released a book of the month project. I'll link the video here for you guys to go check it out, where I organized all my book of the month books that I have, all my backdated ones, which was a total of 58. A lot of them, guys. And trying to read them down, actively read them down this year. And I decided that I was going to read at least a minimum of 2 each month. And I wanted something kind of fun to come up with them. So I came up with this little drawing guy with my book of the month bag, which is kind of over here in the corner, if you can see. And I decided that I would vlog my reading experience of these books throughout the year. So I know a lot of people are a member of Book of the Month, so this might help you decide if you want to become a member of Book of the Month, or maybe what books you might want to choose, and what have you. So what you're about to see is a series of clips of me talking about my experience reading these 2 books. The Fury by Alex McCletties and Kayla Olson's The Reunion. These are the 2 books that I chose for January. This one was released in January of 2024 as a book of the month book, and this one was January of 2023 as a book of the month book. We have murder, thriller, mystery. We have rom-com, second chance romance. Both had a good time. Both gave them 3 stars, but enjoy my experience of reading these books and kind of my rants and raves, because I do have some fun things to say about both of these books. And so make sure you grab yourself a drink, have yourself a seat, get comfy, and I'll see you guys at the end. Hello, everybody. So I decided to vlog this experience. So I am doing this book of the month challenge, and on my TBR, where I draw 2 of my backlisted book of the month because I have a shit ton. And so I decided that I was going to vlog them. And so we're going to start that. And the first one we're going to do is The Fury by Alex McCletties. Sure. Don't know if I'm saying the name right. But this is like a murder mystery love story. It's supposed to be really good. I've had it on my shelf since January of 24. So not a super long time, but got to go to a Greek island. We're going to do some fun stuff. So I thought I'd vlog my reading experience of these book of the month books and just see what happens. So that's what we're going to do. I'm probably not going to do a traditional vlog where I sit down and you actually like film the reading and the reactions and stuff, but the commentary maybe, but who knows? Maybe. I don't really know what to expect from this. So we shall see. But here we go. We're just going to start. What do you think? Let's just go. Sounds good. All right, I will check back in with you in a little bit after I start reading. Bye, guys. Okay, I just got to chapter 2. I'm already in love with this. This is awesome. I love a narrator that is cocky and funny and part of the fucking story. And I'm already in love with the way this guy writes. I'm only in chapter 2. I've read the prologue and chapter 1, and I'm already like, huh? This is so reminiscent of like old school Roald Dahl narrating, James and the Giant Peach, even A Christmas Carol, where you have Bob Cratchit narrating the story of Scrooge. It is this old school Charles Dickinson writing style where they're narrating the story, but the narrator is part of the story, and you find out later, and like you already know that they're part of the story. And I'm already digging this. This is a chapter fucking 2. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm excited. Yeah, page 9, and I'm already like, what? Love the way this guy writes already. Oh, yeah. I have good feelings. We're gonna keep going. Because I've got some really, really good feelings about this one. So fingers crossed. Okay, guys, so a little check-in. I did some damage to this book. I made it 50 pages last night, and I would like to read my other one, the book I started, but because of some stupid challenge that I pulled on reading habits,
I have to read entirely outside, and it is, at this point in time, 29 degrees outside where I'm at. How about no? Big fat no. So we're getting back into this guy. This is Fury by Alex McLedes, and I'm really liking it. I'm still on it, and I'm really, really liking it. So it's kind of in like told and play format, which is really kind of dope. I enjoy that, and this author has a really cool way of speaking. It feels very meta, very fourth wall kind of feel, and I like that. There's points where the narrator is like, oh, I'm sorry, I interjected. Let me just fix this. But, you know, I have to do this because I'm awesome. So I think that's fun. I am having a good time with it. Not the book I wanted to start the year off with, but due to it being negative 29 degrees outside, I'm starting this off first. So here we go. We're just going to keep going into it and see what happens. So there we go. See you guys in a little bit. Okay, so quick little update. I just finished part 1 in this book, and the author is doing something that I absolutely love. I love this. So I told you earlier this book is written in kind of like acts, not play format, you know, like dialogue and everything, but there's acts. I just finished act 1, so essentially part 1. And that was the initial who's who, where they were, what happened. Now, in act 2, which would be after the intermission, we're going to start finding out the whys. I love when authors do this, especially if it's done well. And I think this author, with his fourth wall break kind of style of writing, I think he's going to nail this. Like, I have really high hopes for this. This is really, really good. So I have a brief idea of kind of some secrets, but I don't know everything. And now I'm going to get everything. I love this flashback that this author is doing. I think this is going to be so cool. I'm super, super excited. I feel like, I don't know, like, I feel dumb that this has been sitting on my shelf for damn near a year, because this is a January 2024 book of the month. So I feel really dumb that's been sitting on my shelf for this long, and it's like so good. Like, it reads super fast, and it's a very compelling story. And you're thinking, okay, well, you already know that there's a murder, and you already know who. And I have a pretty good idea of who did it, but I feel like because it's so obvious, it's not going to be that. There's going to be some, yes, this is this person, but the reasoning why is going to throw me. Like, I feel like this is a Knives Out, Glass Onion, where there's more to the murder than just the murder. This definitely reminds me of, if you ever seen the Tim Curry film Clue, that's based off the board game, the Mattel board game. I love that movie, by the way. It's a great movie. If you've not seen it, you should totally go see it. It's fantastic. But there's this part where they're figuring out who did it, and Tim Curry is going through multiple renditions, and they have multiple endings. So different, if I remember correctly, different theaters were given different endings, because, you know, the game of Clue is always different. But it feels like that. Like, I can see this on screen, I can hear it, and I'm just having a really, really good time with this. Like, this is a great way to start off the reading year, even though this is not the book I want to start the year off with. The other one I have to read entirely outside, and it's just too fucking cold. But this is awesome. This is so cool. And I almost, because of the surrounding they're in, the setting they're in, I really wish I was been in St. Croix when I read this, because it looks just like St. Croix did. Like, some of the descriptions of the house and stuff, I'm just like, oh my God, it sounds like my bedroom in St. Croix. Like, it gives me all the feels, and I want to go back. Like, all the beachy feels. I'm wanting to go back so bad. So yeah, I'm having a really good time. So I'm going to keep reading, and I will check back in with you guys later when I find out a little bit more. Guys, so I'm just checking in. I'm almost done with this bad boy. Like, almost done. I'm in Act 5. And it kind of took the turn that I thought it was going to take. I kind of figured that this twist was going to happen, so that's slightly depressing. I thought maybe the author was going to do something just a little bit different, but he kind of went with the thing I've seen before, but I'm not done yet, so we'll still figure how this twist kind of ends. Because what I thought was going to happen did happen, so that's a little disheartening because it was promising to be something really, really special. But I'm still not done yet, so I still have time to kind of figure that out and see where the author goes with it. It really bothered me because I was like, man, this was turning out to be so cool with this fourth wall, you know, breaking and talking about, you know, like the actual writing the story, and then we get this backstory, which I kind of figured was something like that. So I'm a little annoyed that I'm right, but I'm not done yet. So I think this author has the chops to really throw me for a loop. And he's still got 70 more pages to do it. So who knows? Who knows? Because the route that he took, there's a lot of openings. There's a lot of things that he could do that could really twist this to be something even cooler than what the obvious is. So I'm still fingers crossed for it, fingers crossed. But I'm having a really good time with it. Definitely think this author could be for me. I like the way he writes. I like the way he tells the story. So I definitely am excited to pick up his other book of the month book that I have of his is Maidens. Definitely interested in picking that up. But yeah, I'm having a good time with it. Almost done. So this challenge is progressing. We are progressing. That is the whole purpose of this, right? Whole purpose. So we're just keep reading and I'll let you know how it goes. See you in a little bit. Hey everybody. So just finished the first one. I finished it. He did do something kind of cool with it that I was not expecting, but at the same time it felt a little overly elongated. I feel like it could have been a little bit concise and like short to the point, like, hey, let's move on, let's just move the fuck on already. So yeah, like I liked this fourth wall element. I really enjoyed that. I thought that was a really cool element to the story. I like the fact that there was a lot of reference to like Agatha Christie and a lot of like, you know, mystery writers and stuff like that. But it did feel very Death on the Nile at first. Oh. Definitely felt like that. And then it turned into something else. And then there was the obvious, like, it's, if you hear that, that's my husband in the background playing video games, if you hear him. But then it turned into something else, which was, I'd seen before, you know, kind of like a fake out. And then it took another level. So it was just like a twist upon a twist upon a twist upon a twist, except the twists weren't like highly original. They weren't just like, what? Shut up. Like, if you read The Dust Jacket, you kind of already know what the fuck is going on. And it turned more into, I mean, what else could you have done? Like, just, seriously, I didn't see any other ending for this book. I really didn't. However, I really enjoyed the guy's writing. I enjoyed the fourth wall break. I don't know if he does that in all of his books, but I definitely want to pick him up again. I've got one other book by him in my Book of the Month challenge, but he also wrote The Silent Patient, which I will probably go pick up because this is great. I really was hoping for 5 stars. I was kind of leaning up to it, but then it did the obvious thing, which dropped it down, and then it never ended. It was like, okay, so you're doing a twist upon a twist upon a twist, but it just felt like he was trying to surprise me. And the surprise moment had been ruined and it was over. So it's like, just let it go, dude. Let it go. Let it go. Let's move the fuck on. Let's bigger, better things, or drop some kind of fucking bomb. But it wasn't, nothing was bomb dropped. Nothing was holy shit. What the fuck? Like, nothing like that. Even the big climactic twist, I was like, what? Because obviously he's writing the fucking story. So what you think happened didn't actually happen. So why backtrack? However, with that being said, the backtrack, I really enjoyed that with the fourth wall element, because that's how people tell stories. They don't just tell them the way that they're supposed to. In real life, it's just like, well, this happened, but hold on, I gotta backtrack a few months prior so you understand the context of why this one statement is a big... He told the story like people talk, and I appreciated that, which was great. However, there's a reason that I read books and I don't listen to people's stories, because sometimes I don't like that. You know, and also I'm like that, so. But all in all, had a good time. Glad I've got one under my belt. I've got the next one that I have is this guy right here. Let me just grab it. The next one to read is The Reunion by Kayla Olson, and this was a January of 2023 pick. And this one is about Hollywood television stars getting a second chance at a television reunion, and then like they hook up, but then old habits die hard, something. I feel like out of the two of these, just based off of the synopsis of the books, I was gonna like the Fury better. I did like that element though, that Fury element with the Greek wind storm. Like that was a really cool symbolic element, because I was kind of wondering like how this come about. Like it definitely, I could see this is play. Like I get the play aspect with it, which I appreciated. But we're gonna see how this one plays out, because this is the next one to read. But yeah, so I'm halfway done with this month's challenge of the Book of the Month books, and we're gonna see how it goes. So yeah, keep plugging away. I'll see you guys when I start this one. And maybe I'll be alone and you won't hear my husband in the background yelling at the TV, playing Call of Duty. Gotta love it, right? All right. I will see you soon with this one. Hey guys, I'm back with another vlog entry, starting my second Book of the Month book, The Reunion by Kayla Olson. This is about TV stars and a second chance. Friends reunion, anybody? I don't know about you guys. I personally don't like reunion shows. Actually, just ironically, we were just watching a show like 30 for 30 or something, and they brought out like the reunited Ravens defense team of, what year was it, babe?
Do what?
That Ravens defense team that we were watching? 2000, okay? And the guy literally said, you know, the announcer guy was like, oh, it's the reunion special where you learn all the backstory, all the dirt. Yeah, that's all well and good. Like, that stuff's interesting. Or, like, you know, but truth be told, like, when they make reunion specials, usually, I don't know, it's interesting, but it's not, because, like, in that defense, they were themselves playing football, but, like, the Friends reunion, I wanted a Friends reunion. I didn't want a reunion of the actors. I wanted a Friends reunion. I wanted an episode, a script, a show of the Friends reuniting, okay? Not like a little get-together. Yeah, that doesn't really mean anything to me. So I don't know what I'm going to feel about this one. I don't know what I feel. So we're going to get into it, and we're going to find out. So yeah. Also, because I'm still working on my 5-star books, hopefully this will be a 5-star, but if it's not, it'll appear in my 5-star vlog too. So this is a dual vlog entry. Holy shit, guys. Dual vlog entry. This is a first. I don't know how you run 2 vlogs at the same time. That's fucking weird. So weird. But, yep. That's what we got going. So, Kayla Olson, The Reunion. We're going to start it today. Woohoo! See you in a little bit. Okay, so we're back really, really soon. I literally just opened the book.
by the way. Compared to the bright-ass cover, plain book. That's depressing. But, speaking of reunion specials, in her little foreword, the author, my nose itches, man, says, for everyone who always wished for Topanga's hair, abso-fucking-lutely, cheered/cried when Ross and Rachel finally had their first kiss. I cried. And had big opinions on whether Joey should choose Dawson or Pacey in the end. Always Pacey. Fuck Dawson. Now we're gonna start the book. All right, so I'm actually getting ready to reading sprint this book, so I thought I'd include this. So yeah, there we are, right there. Hello. Yeah, so that's what we got. I'm about to go live with some people to read our Book of the Month books, because sometimes you need friends to complete challenges, guys. That's how it works. So, see you in a little bit. All right, so this book, I feel like it's gonna be a solid 3. Okay, straight up, I feel like it's gonna be a solid 3, which there's nothing wrong with that. It's a nice little fluffy contemporary romance, but I don't really understand where they could fucking go with it. Like, I just feel like it's really obvious right now. It's interesting. I like it. I'm having fun with it. I think the romance is cute. I don't really feel the tension between these characters. I don't. It's supposed to be there, but I don't necessarily feel it. I had a really cute little bonding ceremony here, feeling, which I thought was really neat, but I don't know if we could be together. He said he wanted to take a fucking break from your friendship because it was becoming too much and, you know, he listened to the wrong fucking person. Okay, it's been 14 years. Get the fuck over it. Like, what's the fucking point? You know, like, I don't really... It's not that big of a fucking deal, people. It really isn't. So, I don't know where else they're going to go with this, but could we get the wham bam thank you ma'am going on, like, real fast? Because that would seriously make me really happy at this point. Because it's not even angsty. Like, I wish it was. At least it would be something. It's just kind of, I like you, you like, I like you, I like you, we like each other, we always have. Why are we debating this? Obviously, you two want to be together. Obviously, he feels sorry about what he did. He's apologized. You still want to bang him. What's the fucking problem here? Like, what? It might go kaplooey again? Okay, you survived 14 years without this guy. You can obviously do it again. If it goes kaplooey, at least if it goes kaplooey, you have a fucking reason why. Just move the fuck on. Let's go. Let's go on with the story. Or give me something. So, let's see how it ends. Because I'm like halfway through it. Let's keep going. Okay, so I'm almost done with this book. And it's fine. It's fine. But there is something about this book that makes me want to rant. Just a smidge, okay? Just a smidge. Okay, so we have this show, all right? We have this show, Girl on the Verge, right? And they've got this Hollywood couple, this grouping that we've shipped together because we love this show, blah, blah, blah. Yes, when I was younger and I watched shows like Dawson's Creek, Saved by the Bell, Friends, did I ship those couples together in the show? Absolutely. I shipped Pacey and Joey together in the show. Did I ship Joshua Jackson and what's her fucking name? Katie Holmes? Is that it? Katie Holmes together in real life? No. No, I didn't. Want to know why? They're fucking actors. They're actors. It's their fucking job. Okay? It would be like me shipping every doctor with a nurse. Just because they work together doesn't mean they emotionally belong together. Okay? Dirty Dancing. Okay, Dirty Dancing. I love that movie. Almost didn't happen because Jennifer Grey didn't want to do it because of Patrick Swayze. Why? Something to do with some other fucking movie they did. They still were fucking awesome in that movie because they're good at their fucking jobs. Okay? They're good at their jobs. So, in this book, there's this little section before each chapter where it's like a blog post thing, commentary stuff about what's going on in the news. I hate this part of the book. I hate it because it's the most annoying, obnoxious part of the book because this is the part of the book that I fucking hate. I just hate it because this is tabloid shit. This is the fish wrapper shit. This is stuff that I don't care about. I do not care about famous people's personal lives. I care about what they produce. Okay? When I go to a doctor, I don't care about his personal life. I care what his background is, his school, and if he's good at his fucking job. Okay? I do not care who his wife is. I do not care how many kids he has. I don't care. I'm going to him for a service. Okay? For a service. Once my service is done, I move the fuck on with my life. Okay? Did they take care of me? Yes. Do they hold some kind of special thing for me? Yes. Do I need to know all the ins and outs of their personal life? Absolutely not. Did I need to know the personal aspects of my teachers? No. No, I fucking didn't. No, I didn't. Okay? Famous people. I love the band Hailstorms. One of my favorite bands. One of my favorite bands. Doesn't mean I need to know everything about Lizzie Hale. Okay? Do I love Henry Cavill? Absolutely. That man is fucking beautiful. Do I need to know everything about his personal life? No. Is it cool to sometimes find little interesting tidbits about it? Sure, if I find out in passing or in an interview that he's given or in a book that he's written, that's awesome. That's great. Cool. That's information that he's divulged to his fans that he wants us to know. Cool. Does it make a difference on if he's a good witcher or not? No, it fucking doesn't. It doesn't. Okay? It doesn't. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce do not give a flying fuck about this relationship. Don't give a fuck. Don't care. Because you don't see any other NFL girlfriend or NFL wife as broadcasted and as publicized as fucking Taylor Swift. She's famous in her own right. Bitch can write some fucking catchy ass goddamn songs. I'll give the bitch that. Not a huge fan of her performance though. Not a huge fan. I'm not a Swiftie. But can she write some cool tunes? Sure. Is Travis Kelce one of the best in his field? Sure. Don't care about his personal life. Don't fucking care. I don't care. I like the personal side of this book, but I hate the paparazzi and the bullshit side of this book. Because I get when, like, if you see interviews with stars and stuff, they say, you know, paparazzi are getting in my face and I want some privacy. I kind of understand that. I do. I get it. I don't understand it. I don't understand how somebody can be so obsessed with somebody, okay? Don't get me wrong. I've met famous people. I cried when I met Scarlett St. Clair. Cried. There's a fucking video of me on the internet crying when I meet this woman, okay? Crying. I'm crying because I'm meeting the person who created one of my favorite fucking stories. I'm not crying because of who she fucking is, okay? I'm crying because I'm meeting someone who created something that is so important to me, okay? That's why I'm crying. But I know nothing about that woman's life. Nothing. Okay? Absolutely nothing. So, like, there's parts of this book that I really like, but there's a lot of parts of this book that just piss me the fuck off because I don't fucking care. I don't care. I don't care. When Friends did their Friends reunion, I was so excited. I'm like, oh my God, we're getting a Friends reunion. It wasn't a fucking reunion. It was a reunion for the actors. It wasn't a reunion for Friends. Okay? Friends is Ross, Rachel, Chandler, Monica, Phoebe. Okay? Joey. I can't believe I almost forgot Joey. Those are the Friends. The people who played them are fantastic actors and actresses. But it was a job. There was an interview that I remember watching with, oh crap, what's her face? She was in Sex and the City. She played Samantha. Kim Cattrall. And there's apparently some rumor that her and Carrie Bradshaw are not friends. Or the chick who played Sarah Jessica Parker, who played Carrie Bradshaw. They're not friends in real life. I don't fucking care. But she said this so perfectly well. She's like, I went to work, I did a job, and I went home. You're not best friends with all your coworkers. Just because we work together doesn't mean we have to be friends together. We're both professionals. We can work together. Why? So it brings this. It's like, oh, because they had so much on-screen chemistry and they, were so cute together. We had to ship them. They were playing characters, Honor is the Honor St. Croix is the person that our lead character's playing. And then, Drake, something. I can't remember what his fucking name is. Those are the characters they're playing. Yes, on screen, they're fucking fantastic together. Doesn't mean in real life, they would fucking get along. They're actors and actresses. That's their fucking job. It's their job to make you believe that they're good at this and that these are these people. These people actually exist. There's parts of this book I love and there's parts of this book I fucking hate. We'll see how I feel when it's over. That's what I got right now for you guys. Because I'm getting towards the end. I'm getting towards the end where everything starts to blur over each other. And it's just like, really? Really? You did this to yourself. Because in this instance, our male hero knows that information is going to get leaked that they're together. And he says he's sorry. Your publicity team is wanting to willingly use your personal life to promote this shit, and you don't think she's gonna think that? Are you fucking kidding me? Okay. You don't get it both ways. You don't get to use them for your own personal benefit and then shun them. I know you think I'm going back on what I said, but it's a double-edged sword. If you're going to use them, this is what happens. This is one of the downsides of it. Is there a moral line that, yes, you shouldn't cross? Absolutely. Should these paparazzi be like, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't be stalking this guy's fucking house. Or maybe I shouldn't be standing in the exit of the driveway so my shit gets ran over as somebody's literally leaving in a moving vehicle. Maybe I shouldn't do that because I'm an idiot and standing in my own personal fucking way. That's why they're doing it. But at the same time, you also need these people to kind of keep your name in the light. But if you're good at your fucking job, then maybe you won't need them as much. I don't know. I'm not a famous person. I have no idea what it'd be like. But I can honestly say that I don't care about, when it comes to a television show, those people's personal lives. I don't care because I want the character. They do not have to be the character. They can be completely opposite the character. And if they are completely opposite the character, that's even fucking better because I believe that they're the fucking character. All right? It's just how it is, I guess. But that's what I got. I'm going to finish this book and then see what happens. Okay, guys, so I finished it. 3 stars. Yep, 3 stars. It was good. It wasn't bad. I enjoyed the ending. I thought it was kind of cute. It did end the way I thought it was going to. I'm not really surprised with the ending that it had, so yeah, but it's done. So I've read my 2 book of the month books. Challenge completed. Fuck yes. Woohoo. Now we can just go on to next month. So, yep. There you go. It's down. It's done. It's a wrap. Hey guys, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed my reading experience of Alex McClutty's The Fury and Kayla Olson's The Reunion. I hope you enjoyed this. This was a lot of fun. I plan on vlogging the rest of my experience reading the rest of these books, so keep your eyes peeled for the next one. That will be February's books for February's book of the month. But let me know if you've read either one of these or if you plan on picking them up. They're both really, really fun. 3 stars. Nothing like, holy crap, amazing, but they do definitely serve their purpose, and they were definitely a good time. But I do have to say, out of these two, this was probably my favorite of the Book of the Month selection so far. So, Furies 1, Reunion 0. Here's the winner. Ta-da! So I hope you guys enjoy this, and I will see you guys all soon with another video. Bye, guys.